I did grow up believing in God. We did not go to church, but I never turned my back on God because of that experience. I guess I've always known that He's with me. There was alcohol in the house, and my father smoked pot, but that was it. And I did kind of learn that as an early age. Alcohol being in my house actually made me afraid of alcohol. I got to see a lot of different people at a young age that drank, and just didn't like how it changed them. But eventually, I tried it like most people do. I was a bit of a late bloomer for most people who drink. Uh, I didn't start till I was 20. Eventually, it took a hold of my life. It came from being an occasional, when with friends, habit to relaxing at home once a day habit, and then eventually it became a day to day, in charge of my life habit. My family started noticing uh, about 10 years ago that alcohol was slowly taking over my life. Got to where I wouldn't go to work, didn't socialize, I didn't want to hang out with my friends. I just wanted to stay home and drink. I worked enough to be able to afford to do that, and that was it. Closer friend to me now, Doug, he knew about this place. He lived down in Peachtree City in Sonoya for years of his life. So he knew about a better way, and he looked it up. He got the application, made the phone calls for me, because I knew I had a problem with drinking, and I know that drinking was only a symptom of what my real underlying problem was. It's an all or nothing kind of proposition. I talked to the admissions director, Brother Billy, and for like a week. We had at least 10 or 12 phone calls, which half of those were probably drunk. What really sealed the deal for me was I came across Brother Kevin Baker's testimony. And I'm just like, his story mimicked mine so much. And I'm like, okay, if this worked for him, and I'm just like that, I think this worked for me. And I even told my family, I'm like, look, I don't know if I can do this or not, but I'm going to try it, and we're going to let the chips fall where they may. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But at least I can say I tried. Pulling up onto the property, I was kind of like, what kind of neighborhood is this? And where is the office? Instantly called up Brother Billy. Like, okay, what house are y'all in? My first day here, I was very happy about how comfortable I felt. The structure of folding everything a certain way, buttoning up everything, while at times I thought it was excessive, it was comforting because I like being neat. I like being tidy. I like things being in its place. Eventually got to where it could help others, stay neat and tidy and all that when I noticed that they were slipping. I didn't like the write-ups. If I did something wrong, I'd get a write-up, or if I didn't know a rule and I did it, broke it, and I get a write-up, and then my Friday night's gone and I miss snack. I never really cared for that part, but I get where it's a necessity. So the brotherhood here is awesome. You develop a kinship with everybody that you meet here, no matter how long they've been here. Brotherhood here is just deeper on so many different levels, and they accept you for who you really are. And that it leads me to like one of the biggest things that I've gotten out of this program. I've never felt the acceptance that I've gotten from being here. It's such a powerful thing for me, not just through my relationship with God, but through my relationship with all my brothers here in the program. God's restored my confidence in myself. I know through God, through Christ, I can do literally anything that I put my mind to, and it's just not an issue anymore. One thing that sticks out in my mind is something my father said to me the other day, that I inspire him by me going through this struggle. Just me persevering through this has inspired him to deal with his issues in life. So my trip to Florida showed me what I was learning at a better way, how it could be used in a real life setting. I really enjoyed the time with Brother John, getting to talk with him, listening to him, him elaborating more on his stories of him coming through becoming a better Christian. The whole trip just really showed me I can be a Christian and feel normal at the same time. I always thought that I would be giving up a whole lot of life to become a Christian, and that whole trip just solidified to me that I don't have to give up anything. The whole event just solidified that God has me. He doesn't allow anything to happen to me that he can't fix. When I went to go get baptized, I was like, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be neat. I'm gonna commit to this. So I got out there and I did it, and it was kind of funny because like after it happened, I hit like a sinkhole walking away, and it tripped me, and I fell back into the water. So I got kind of baptized twice. Then it hit me afterwards. I was like, wow, what if I can't live up to this? What if I can't do this? And I remember I went and I talked to Brother John, and I'm like, hey, do I have to be perfect now? He's like, no, but it's something decent to strive for. And I've come to realize that once you make the commitment, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep striving. Some of the things I'm going to take away from Better Way definitely are the devotional time. I really enjoyed that. Enjoyed God speaking to me through that. The two main things I'm going to try to focus on is a giving of myself and devotion. Change of perspective and mindset that you'll get out of this is well worth the sacrifice. A Better Way has made me a man. It sounds funny saying that as a 42-year-old man, but before I showed up here, my mental thinking was of a young man, not a actual man. My perspective of what a man it really is changed a lot. It has given me more confidence in myself to pursue my dreams through all the experiences that I've had here, opportunities that I've been given here, through the different jobs that I've worked. I honestly can truthfully say that I think I could do anything that I really set my mind to.